Hi there, Henry Smith here from IamWealthyandRich.com, the website and the movement that teaches you how to understand the game of money and play it well. How to understand the game of money and play it well. My name is Henry Smith, and if you're new to this channel, welcome. If you been watching this video series, welcome back. This is all about wealth creation and action. Wealth creation and action, the journey of an investor. And this investor here is myself, Henry Smith, and I started my journey really around February 2020. So what was that, 16 months ago or something like that. And without any money, because there are two sides to become a successful investor. Number one, having the right mindset. And there's two types of mindset within the mindset. There's having the right investor attitude mindset, and then there's a wealth and prosperity mindset, not having a poverty mentality. Because if you have a poverty mentality, all you'll attract is poverty, or what you'll do is repel wealth. And the other side is having the right investment strategy, what you invest in. Okay, so that's the two main sides. Now, so what I started doing, I started with no money, just with the mindset strategy, worked on that for a few months, 4 months or so, attracted some money, attracted capital, invested in forgot to start this thing again. Invested in the right investment strategies and just held, and then started from a very modest amount, okay? And then by February 2021, it reached 6 figures. And I decided to start documenting this. I didn't think I was going to document it in the beginning. That wasn't my intention. I decided, okay, February, I should start documenting on a spreadsheet. And then on the 22nd of February 2021, I started shooting videos, or video on my documentation, so to speak, just to keep a track record and also make an interesting case study on the day-to-day life of an investor as it build a portfolio to a 7-figure level. So what I do is go to my spreadsheet, which I'm going to do right now. I share my screen. This is a spreadsheet I've been updating, and in some ways I wouldn't encourage you to do this, but I'm doing it. I started. I'm going to continue, because really, I'll tell you why in a minute. But so there's 3 columns. In 3 columns. One is the altcoins, one is the Bitcoin column, one is the total columns, 3 groups. And basically, every time it goes up, I put it in green. Every time it goes downwards, I put it in red. So you've got forwards, backwards, and that's the way the market goes. And so we've had that for the past few months, and we continue to have it. Sometimes we have very nice long streaks. Or gone forward, then we get some pullbacks, and then some nice long streaks, and then some pullbacks, and we've had some streaks and more pullbacks than streaks lately, and that's that's the way the market is at the moment, as it's gone through a major readjustment. And so what I'm going to do is I get my figures from this page here, which is comes into a live feed, updated every 10 or so minutes. And goes into an asset group, and then figures come out here. So it consists of 1 whole Bitcoin, this portfolio, and a selection of the right researched alternative coins apart from Bitcoin. So that's what this consists of. And at the top here is the total amount, this is 174,000 of the 2 added together. And on the right-hand side is the same portfolio, but just in Great British Pounds or GBP or Pound Sterling. And that's the spread at the moment. When I first started the spread, it was really 25% Bitcoin, for 30%, 75% altcoin. But it starts to spread, as you can see, as time goes on. So let's get this figure here, 136,667. So the time right now is this, and it was 136 600.37. Was it 37 or 67? 67. 67. 67. Right? So that is a little bit above yesterday's. Just a little bit above, so that can be colored in green. And then the overall amount, so the overall is 174,364.04. 174,364.04. Is that correct? Yeah. So if I bring this down here, a little bit more than yesterday, that can be green as well. And Bitcoin, what's Bitcoin? A little bit more than yesterday as well. So that is also going to be green. So it's a green day. Market's a little bit up than yesterday, but that's okay. That's fine. It started going down, to a very low point from a high of 60. Did we get 60 something? 63. I mean, it was higher than that, but the time I captured it was 63, and it went down to this. It's called a major correction. Okay, and that happens from time to time, and the corrections have to happen. Let me just say this: corrections have to happen in order for the market to turn around and go back up even higher. So don't be afraid of corrections. Just absorb them. Make sure you're prepared. Make sure you're not positioned in a wrong way, because some people are positioned wrong. So maybe they're leveraged in some way with trading, and that way they can be, you can turn against them. So make sure that doesn't happen to you. But all you have to do is just wait. It's an investment. Investment means you wait. That's all you can do. And you keep a positive attitude. Okay. And positive thinking and positive attitude, and it's not something that you fake by saying, okay, I'm positive. That's not positive. That's just faking yourself. You usually have to work on exercises that keep you positive. We have a whole program for that to teach you how to do that free of charge, which I use every single day to keep my mind positive. See, positive thinking is really an active, something you actually have to do minute by minute, hour by hour. You really have to do it. You can't just say, oh, I'm positive, and then for 15 seconds, and then you go about your business for the next 6 hours, then you're negative, and then you remind yourself, oh, I'm positive. You just sort of, that's not being positive. And also, I just want to mention something. Positive thinking, how can I put it? People tend to do positive thinking. Anybody can be positive. Well, most people are positive. Some people are always negative. But most people are positive when things are going right, when things are going the way they planned. It's not whether they're going right or not. Things are always going right. Everything happens really for your favor, one way or another. But most people are positive only when things are going their way, the way they planned. Okay? That's not positive thinking. Positive thinking, so for them, when things are going their way, the way they plan, in that way, to them, things are going right. Okay? And therefore, they're thinking positive, because everything's going their way. Well, that's not positive thinking. Positive thinking is when everything is going wrong and you're still being positive. That's what positive thinking is. When everything is going wrong, everything is going opposite of what you planned, opposite of the way you would like it to go, and you're still positive. That's positive thinking. You see? And so you have to work on it. Why? Because we're not naturally wired that way. We're not naturally wired that way. It's natural to be negative. It's natural to be complaining. It's natural to be bickering and whining. Okay? It's not natural to be positive when negative things are happening. But it's worth getting good at doing that. It's worth it because it makes you a lot of money. You understand? So being positive or doing positive exercises to make sure you're in a positive mind frame frame of mind, when things are not going the way you want, is the best thing you can do. It's the only thing you can do. Just pour more positive, pour more positive, pour more positive into yourself. Things are going bad, way bad, badder than bad. Pour more positive, pour more positive, pour more positive. That's all you can do. That's all you should do. Number one, it's free. It doesn't cost you anything. And number two, you're going to gain so much. You're going to gain so much by pouring positive in when things are negative. It's almost very, very similar, very, very, very similar to the market. I'm not, I should be using a diagram, but I can't be bothered. When the market goes down, is it this way? I don't know, this way. When the market goes down, that's the time to buy more, buy more, buy more. When it's going down, you understand? You pour more in, because when it lifts up, it will bring everything that you bought in at the lower level up. Okay? And so it's the same thing in your mind. When things are going bad, you pour more good stuff in. You don't do negative. Okay? Think negatively, think with fear. Because what you're doing is you'll be attracting more of the same. See, I just want to, I should actually, where's got my, I should actually, this statement I want you to understand. This is all comes under fear and worry. Okay, fear and I'm just writing something down. Worry. I just want you to like, we talk about the way to get things in life is to set goals. Just one, I want to put one little square up. Right? One little square up. Just to remind you of something. The way you achieve things is by goal setting. Everything that you achieve, everything that you have is because you set a goal for it, consciously or unconsciously. Right? Consciously or unconsciously. But let me explain something about goals. So you can set a goal by sitting down with paper and writing it down, or you can set a goal mentally in your mind, without writing anything down. But nevertheless, you set that goal. But let me tell you what most people do. Most people worry. All right? And worry is part of fear. Worry is negative goal setting. That's what worry is. Worry is negative goal setting. I just want you to know that. When you worry about something, you're actually setting negative goals. Okay, and if you know how powerful goal setting is, how important goal setting is, and setting goals, why would you go and set negative goals? Well, that's what you're doing when you're worrying. Worry is negative goal setting. So it doesn't pay to use your mental energy in worrying. Okay, it pays for you to use your mental energy productively to set positive goals. The opposite of worry, okay, are using powerful affirmations, okay, to speak into existence the life, the goals that you want to have. Okay, the life that you want to have. That's what the opposite of worry is. The opposite of worry is saying, I am wealthy and rich. Okay, I'm wealthy and rich. Okay, money comes to me easily and effortlessly. Okay, I'm successful in everything I do. I am prosperous. And you have to train yourself to do that. And it's not that difficult, because what the training we do helps you do that automatically. It helps you it gives you an aid to help you do that, so that eventually it becomes a habit. And what you need to do is go to this website, IamWealthyandRich.com. I'm Wealthy and Rich is really an affirmation statement, one of many, but it's a powerful affirmation statement that benefits you to say it. So you say, I'm wealthy and rich. Again, it's not about me, it's about you saying, I'm wealthy and rich. How to understand the game of money and play it well. You can say, I understand the game of money and I play it well. That's another affirmation. I understand the game of money and play it well. I want you to understand the game of money and play it well. You scroll down here to this little form and get your millionaire mindset and investment strategy free. That will get you started on the right path. Apply the millionaire mindset strategy exactly as I teach it. Apply the investment strategy, financial understanding exactly as I teach it. And by the way, I forgot to mention, and then you can watch some of the previous videos as well, okay? But one thing I do want to mention, I'm not a financial planner, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not an accountant, CPA. Or I understand that investments do carry risks. So I've said my disclaimer, do your own really research and do due diligence. But like I said, I'm just talking about what has worked for me, and I'm showing you what has worked for me. You're welcome to use it, as you don't take it as financial advice. Well, at the same time, I'd like to ask you to please like, share, and subscribe to this video. And also want to thank you very much for watching this video. Remember, keep a positive mindset no matter what's happening, especially when things aren't going the way you planned. That's the time for you to pile in, double up or triple up on your positive mindset. And this training I've given you will help you do that. And then if you want to find out more about the altcoins strategy and so on, where the real money is really made, contact us and we'll get you on one of our webinars, and then you can find out more about that. So with that said, I'm going to leave it there. I want to thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Have a wonderful and fantastic day. Bye.